Yo, y'all seen now? Wagwan one. Oh, these are all the effects. Blue retro, dance party. Boop 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 boop. Oh, I like dance party. This is Mac 369 live from Lenape territory. We officially launching our phenomenal Oracle Council. What is the Oracle Council? The Oracle Council is a group of leaders that want to walk away from the matrix and actually walk into the Ma'atrix. Ma'at is a divine frequency and vibration of the Kemetic history and knowledge, the 42 laws of Ma'at. If you operate with Ma'at, then you operate within balance and coherence, unity. Balance matters. I said heart eyes. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, cat eyes. That's Draco shit, right? Thermal. Oh, why my beard so epic looking thermal? I think that I'm gonna do this video like this. Yeah. So we're the aboriginals of Turtle Island. And aboriginal means the original people of the land, right? I really like this. I really like how it makes my beard look, right? No. Oh, I'm surprised. Oh. Mm, hmm. All right. That is the cartoon face filter, right? It is cursed mummy flower art. Yeah. All right. So, just the update in our world. Our Oracle Council is looking to have 27 individuals. 27 individuals that are focused on liberation of their own mind, bodies, and souls. And from the 27 people, 27 leaders, we want each of them to train 100. So by 2027, we'll have 2,700 oracle, shamanic, magical people that are focused on like healing their grief, right? And it's focused on not just reparations, but restitution, because we're not leasing this land back from the colonizers. We're reclaiming the land back. The process of the oracles, there's GTS, Grief to Sovereignty, and 99 missions. So we'll be doing 99 missions continuously. The first set of the first 33 missions are handling your grief, identifying your grief, where did grief come from, identifying your cultural generational grief. And then once we identify the grief, we go into the alchemy of it. And the alchemy of it is taking your contrast or your grief and you turn it into gold. And the gold leads to sovereignty, right? So right now we have 22 people that filled out applications. We've created at least 14 dossiers, and we have about 5 or 6 of them that's been actively doing missions, right? So I've been a gamer all my life, right? And alternate reality gaming, augmented reality gaming, virtual reality gaming. The second half of the missions, right, talks about the holographic reality. We only can see under 10% of what is actually visible, right? It's actually closer to 1%. We only can hear a certain percentages, right? So the goal is to create masterminds and groups where y'all can pull y'all pieces of what y'all can see together, and then you start to create a Roblox world or a Minecraft world or a Sim City or GTA 6 world, right? And that happens where you go online. That happens with what videos you're watching, because right now we're in the middle of World War III, and it's not a physical war. What's up, homie? What's up? What's up? Why you coming in here crying? Huh? What's wrong? She said no? Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to get no said to. You can't always get what you want. What did you ask for? Huh? What did you ask for? No for your no cartoons? No, what she say no for? What she say no about? Hey E, what did you tell Imani no about? Hey, shout out to Iran in the building.
What's up, Iran?
Yeah, I just talked about World War III and Iran just popped up and put like Iran in the building.
Oh, okay, man.
But what'd you say no to them about?
International shit. Earlier, before baby G was awake, Imani wanted some juice. And so I gave them half a thing of juice and I put the other half of baby G. So
Okay.
baby G's getting her half.
You say no.
Wants the other half.
Oh.
It's a timing thing.
You say no.
I said no. Mm-hmm. You're
So
handling no very well.
good job.
Very
Yeah, good job. I'm proud of you, bro. Y'all just got to witness a moment in parenting. But like we said, it's a World War III happening right now, right? Yeah, man. I'm from Turtle Island, bro. Turtle Island, Ahmad. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. We're from the North Americas. Turtle Island is America before it was colonized. So just like what I was saying, once you come together, right, we could all be fearful of the war that's going on. Like the homie in here from Iran, American been waiting, the United States of America Corporation, right? Because there's a United States and there's a United States of America All Corporation, and then there's a United States of United States of America Republic, right? So America, the corporation, has been their money has been going down. Their dollar isn't worth a dollar. It's actually worth under 30 cents. They're $38 trillion in debt. And every year our tax money, or the American citizens' tax money, only goes to paying $1 trillion in interest. So we before February 18th, right? February 18th, everybody's meeting up in the CBDC world of technology and banking and finance. They're meeting up in Mar-a-Lago, right? I share these things because I'm a veteran as well. Because I'm a veteran, right? I get access to whoever the commander-in-chief is. And just so happens the commander-in-chief is Trump, who just so happens to be a gangster mob-style business owner. And you need a business owner to run a corporation into the ground when you got three heads of that corporation. You have the United States, which is in DC, the District of Columbia, which is a foreign land, right? It's not a part of America, bro. Then you have the United States of America, that's lowercase, that's a part of the Republic and the Constitution. And then you have the United States of America, fiction, all caps, right? So my purpose of creating these oracles and creating the opportunity for people to come together, when two or more combine in a harmonious manner, a third mastermind is created. And everybody's scared of Al. There's people that's scared of Al, right? Al being AI or ancestral intelligence. But then there's those that really have purpose and mission and agenda, and we're working with the liberation of Al. We're working with the evolution of consciousness. We're working with the healing of 500 plus years of genocidal war that's happening on America's land. We're dealing with the COINTELPRO and the fear that has been weaponized our culture. They weaponized our religious beliefs. They weaponized our skin tones and complexion. So being able to play this game from a place of knowing who's on the board, knowing how to move with the money. Their meeting, right? The meeting that's happening in Mar-a-Lago is happening a couple days before this big meeting in Switzerland. And this meeting in Switzerland is deal with the add a Q&A sticker. Oh, I got you. That's pretty dope. But I don't want to say like a roller coaster. Are you stuck in the Matrix? And like the Matrix is a movie, right? But it's also a reality that we have, right? When you get that, this matrix was set up to like drain and extract and take from you, right? You work 40 hours a week for 40 years and retire off of 40% of your income. That was when my great grandfather was alive and living, right? Like right now, you working 40 hours a week for 40 years and you're missing your child's life. You are missing their most important stages. Like you're giving all of your energy to a capitalistic, Zionistic, imperial colonial system. The Rothschilds, right? They didn't make the banking institutions. They actually took them for established banking leaders and gatekeepers. Shout out to the Tartars, right? We're going to call them Tartars. Tartars is the Aboriginals that was here before the mudslides, right? Tartars is the Moorish vibrations that were here for a while. And I'm bringing up this holographic reality. I'm bringing up the World War III. I'm bringing up the economic status of America is because America has had a stranglehold on society for at least the last 100 years, right? Let's say the last 100 years. From the Great Depression till now, right? They've put the world on notice. They established where was it they established? So when they put the world on notice, right? Knowing that World War III is an economic war, right? It's a battle of businesses. It's a battle of surveillance, transparency. A lot of these CBDCs and a lot of what CBDC is central bank digital currency, right? A lot of these CBDCs are being like trumped up, right? Because America's about to do a bait and switch, right? In order for them to survive this stretch that the United States America Corporation has been going through, they gotta devalue their dollar completely. And in that devaluation, they gotta get you to trade your precious metals, your land, your gold, your soul, right? They get you to trade this for their currency that's not worth 25 cents. Right? The paper that the dollars are printed on is worth 14 cents. The dollar itself is only worth 30 cents, right? And then the petrodollar, right? That was the stronghold that America had on the culture. Yeah, I get it. And the stronghold that America had, why you sitting here listening to me then? But the stronghold that America had with the petrodollar is done. Like the Arabs are now accepting yuan, which is Chinese dollars. They're also what's happening in Africa in BRICS. They no longer need SWIFT to move monies around. So the crazy dope thing about it, America was great because it had a huge army. And it was the global currency, right? So now our huge army is spread between many wars of Netanyahu, many wars of the Russians, many wars of taking resources. Like they're spread so thin, and then they have so much dollars in circulation globally that the value of the dollar ain't backed by shit. It was backed by gold. And before the Rothschilds introduced their interest banking, fractional banking idea, the they had attached it to precious metals. They attached it to resources. But then, and I think it was in 72 when Nixon took it off of the gold standard. When Nixon took it off of the gold standard, the dollar is backed by human capital, which means it's backed by the human labor. It's backed by people that go and file out W-2s and taxes, right? That's the only thing the dollar is backed by right now. And because we're in a global economy, because World War III means that we're all in this war together. Just like the what is it? The Winter Olympics is going on. Anytime we have a global thing, like how the World Cup, right? World Cup. Nigga, you ain't gotta know soccer. You ain't gotta give a fuck about soccer. But whenever there's world events, because we're in a Wi-Fi connected global world, like I just had somebody in here from Iran, and then Productions 8947. I don't know where they from, but the fact that they're here, right? I'm in my tub in Lenape land in the Americas, and I'm broadcasting my ideas, my thoughts, my feelings, and my knowings to the world, right? So just knowing that we're in a global economy, we handle things globally and as a collective consciousness. I brought up in the beginning that we started the Oracle Council. Our goal was to Sahel monitors those identified with the word culture, right? So our goal was to show people alternatives to a capitalism, right? So you got all of the socialists and the Marxists, and they're like, fuck capitalism, but they still go into their job paying taxes. They still care about this system of the credit score and all of that, because that's still capitalism. So our goal was to introduce, there's a thing called time banking, where you trade an hour of your skills, assets, resources for an hour, and you build up credits based off of your engagement with the community. There's a thing called time banking, and then land trust, right? Land trust means that we could get land that has properties that we did have to pay for, but if we put it in our community land trust and put the land in the Aboriginal title, everything on that land is tax exempt from the Federal Reserve, from the IMF, from the central banks, right? So the goal right now is to walk away from the matrix, right? To walk away from racism, capitalism, Zionism, imperialism, socialism, Marxism, to walk away from all of these isms, right? And walk back to yourself. Like, really enjoy what you're doing. Do you like going to work that you have to work every day? Do you enjoy the culture of the things that you've been experiencing every holiday season? Like, are you like stressed out about your credit score? And did what I just say about the dollar not being worth fucking 30 cents, did that trigger anything for you? Like, because we're now in a time where if you don't have a solution or agenda or a purpose or a mission or an assignment, you're going to get swooped up by everything that's going on in the trending, right? So with that being said, trending news, La Russell, who was like dope ass Bay Area artist that like amazing, like just delivery. He's the next wave of music. And 2 years ago, I think he turned down a Rock Nation deal. And for those that don't know who Rock Nation is ran by a federal agent, something Perez, and then also Jay-Z, federal agent. So Rock Nation is like the feds of hip hop or the feds of music, right? And it's run by these very interesting Ashkenazi Jewish vibrations that run most of the music industry. But the head face and CEO is Jay-Z. Jay-Z has been, he's been a parasite all his life. I had this thing called the Hova effect, where initially I used to be a fan. I really did used to be a fan of Jay-Z. And I watched his career and journey. I watched